let us continue playing Baldur's Gate. So, this is nowhere near where I was at the start. Well, to be fair, I haven't actually gone that far. What I've actually done since the last video was finish off the quest, gone in there, kill a few zombies, got all the way to here, then noticed that the recording, I basically record this in a window and I have a little timer along the top, so I roughly know how long I've been recording for. That had frozen at 3 minutes and 12 seconds. So I stopped the recording, went back to check how things were, and it's completely balked it. So I've lost that thing. Also, I went straight on. I didn't do my usual thing of saving in advance, so yeah. I haven't lost a lot. Basically, I killed a few zombies. I haven't killed enough zombies to complete that quest reward, to be honest. But, yeah, now we're here.
Top of my to-do list.
And where is here, you ask? Here is the start of the expansion. There's a lot of experience here, a lot of nice items, and we are, on average, level 6 and 7. Which means, really, we're tough enough to try this. However, some of these encounters are ridiculously evil, and this will involve us going into...
Hergen would speak at ye, so listen up a moment or two.
Yes, we'll get to that in a moment. But we will be going into Durlag's Tower with this part of the quest. We're going to do all of this, and then we're going to finish up the game. That's the plan at this stage. So from here on out, we are going to suffer horrifically in terms of deaths. But we'll see how things go. Well, Matt, what adventure do you speak of? A glorious adventure indeed. You heard of Durlag's Tower, perhaps? I've heard of it, yes. It's a haunted tower to the south here. It's haunted by my granddad's friend for a time, Hugh Majesty. Durlag Trollkiller was a dwarven hero of great renown. Single-handedly slew many a dragon, he did. My granddad was a good friend of Durlag's. They adventured together until my granddad's untimely death several centuries ago. Go on. My granddad was slain by an evil demon, but Durlag survived. Durlag kept Soul Taker that had been my granddad's. He was going to send it to my mother, but he was betrayed. Sad tale that, after Durlag built the tower, his family was replaced by doppelgangers. Durlag killed them all, but was driven mad by the act. He entrapped the tower heavily and forgot about my granddad's dagger. When I heard the story as a youth, I went to retrieve the dagger myself, but was driven back by Durlag's devious traps. Yeah, we kind of need you to be a thief again very shortly. I wish to hire you to retrieve my granddad's dagger, Soul Taker, my birthright. The tower has been penetrated somewhat by previous adventurers. Being the edge has been taken off for danger. What say you? I will find your dagger if I am able. Good fortune to thee then. I will await your return here. So, recovering Soul Taker. I think there's another person we can speak to.
Top of my to-do list.
Well, now, I'll talk to you if you want.
No, it's not
Will
you.
no one take me over? Bah,
Hey, how'd you like to be sucking on
name
fine
it
venison
all.
and tip out the good stuff? Have the key to well, legendary if you're up for it. Hear me out, and the rest of these sods will be tugging on their coattails for some loose copper someday. Sorry more, good sir. Ah, you've adventurous spirit in ye. Now that you've heard of a labyrinth for Durlag's Tower? Yes, another Durlag's Tower quest. We get quite a few of those, actually. What tower has? And has she been pillaged so often that the fat nobles go there for picnics? What tower has? But below, the dungeons are untouched. I have a token. A ward token, to be sure, that gives entry to them. It is yours if you... Oh, but settle my tab so I can leave this fine place with my limbs intact. How much for a tab is the stake? Was it meager sum? I'm embarrassed I can't cover it myself. 900 gold off the hook. What'd you say, John? Where did you find the likes of this? Like all things, it had an owner before me who does not have it now. It's none of your affair what happened in between. Shall you own it next or no? You have a deal, sir. Oh, by the way, I'm certain he... former owner of that little trinket may well be keeping an eye over Durlag's way. Okay. So we've been given a warning about that. I think actually if I go to the world map... I think it has changed actually, but Durlag's Tower is still there. Oh well, anyway, that's done. Out of there, please. Thank you. Let's talk to you, sir.
You want some whiskey?
Depends on what you have to offer. And what do you have to offer, actually? You have +1 items, dart of stunnings, acid arrows, bolts, plates. Yes, you do have some higher level spell scrolls. You have, like, displacement. A +3 quarterstaff. Captive audience. Yeah, we have some nice things here. Greenstone amulet. Charm, confusion, spear, mind blank. Use 1 charge each time. It will only last for 1 turn. So temporary thing that. Invisibility could be useful. But I'm thinking cloak of displacement here. In fact, yes, cloak of displacement it is. Right. So, you have that. Trying who would benefit most from it at this stage. You need it, unfortunately, for that. Although we could give you a combat cloak, I suppose. That would probably be better on a dwarf, to be honest. So, hasted, cloaked, and then I can put the ring back on. Okay, that's fine. We'll settle things like that. Also, daily identification. That we already know about. That, I imagine, will be me. Yep. And this. There we go. Okay, so we do at least know what that is, and we can use it. Okay.
You want some whiskey?
Depends on what you have to offer. What else did you have, actually? And I should have swapped around, actually, before I did that, but oh well. It is fine. Defensive harmony. 30-foot radius. +2 bonus to armor class. Okay, protection from lightning, remove curse. -4 to saving throws of the enemy. Improved invisibility. Improved invisibility is probably worth taking, to be honest. Yeah, I think you should take improved invisibility. And also, I'm thinking about giving you the +3 staff at this stage.
Everybody listen to me. You want it?
Somewhat.
You've got it.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Yeah, I should really have done that first, but that's fine. So let's go and buy you that. Mirrored Eye, using petrification and gaze attacks. That's probably worth having, but we'll worry about that later. So that's an upgrade for you. However, we still want you to be using your sling for the most part. But hey, you've got a +3 weapon.
What do you need? I've got this.
Alright, is there anything else of value that we can snaffle here? Possibly. Possibly. That one's locked. If we have
You're
our
a
locksmith
queer
have a look
fellow.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Let's have a rest,
Tell me.
and then we'll have a look
I've got
at that.
this.
Yeah, it's the other side of that. You can't get the bookcase through the back of the wall. Right, both of those are locked. Come on then, displaced person. We shall rest in a peasant room.
Into me own ale.
What you want? I've done had
We
enough
don't want
of
to
this.
talk to you. Right, so let's have our first knock spell on there. That gave us a Warhammer-y type thing. And if we have our second knock spell on here, we get some gold. Right,
Give it to me.
well,
You
the
want
Warhammer
it?
is
You've
not
got it.
necessarily the most important of things we could have there, but it is something.
You want it? You've got it.
So let's get learning, actually, of some of those things. You need to learn that. Can't identify the Warhammer offhand, so I'll have to pass that to you to get identified here. Just a +1 Warhammer. Yeah. Bit disappointing after all that, to be honest. Other than that, I suppose we're all well and good there, actually, to be fair. So...
Yes?
Oh, here we are, Chandelier. I know of you. You're an odd countenance, and I can count pretty darn high, too. I have need of you. What say you to this? I don't know who you are. Introduce yourself, and we shall see if I can help you. I am Chandelier. I am the default benefactor of this place. My home is here, as are my major interests. I take interest in whoever comes this way. You are very interesting indeed. I should like you to perform a task for me. A small thing, really. But something I do not have the time for myself. I need you to go to another place and retrieve an item of mine. Very simple. If you succeed, I will think all the better of you. What say you to this? Why would you need me for the task when you seem more than capable? I have other things to call my attention, so it is more convenient that you go. Besides, I know you're not, and it serves as a good measure of you. Already I know you are more interested in the why, and not so much the profits. Will you do this? Oh no, I need time to prepare. This is true, actually, because thinking about this a little, and knowing the area we're about to enter, if I remember this correctly, we probably need more than just the one fine traps. But I suppose we'd always try resting there. Right, I'm going to break my own rules slightly and put a quick save in there. I know I've been putting quick saves in now, but I think this is a more... We're trying not to die quick save.
Don't worry about me.
What do you need?
You're on your way then. When you've located my cloak, return to where you arrived and the ward token will effect your release, your passage back. Off you go now. Yes. We've been teleported far to the north.
You want it? You've got it.
Where there are polar bears. Also, yes, we'd rather... Actually, we could find the polar bear. We can find the polar bear, can't we? Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. Oh! Yes, we can. 900 gold. So, yeah, this is a fun little interesting area. It's also trapped up to the eyeballs. Also, you can see that people have already started casting spells, and I kind of wish I'd have had the ability to... Yeah, I think I need to deal with them in range.
Something most unnatural
I've got
here, and
this.
I want no part of it.
Yeah, I kind of wish that as well. Well, it's one winter wolf pelt, so we might as well stock these, because at the very least I can use these for... I hadn't realised we had one of those. That's useful. I'm going to, though, put that onto the potion rack, though. So that's 10 uses of that.
Yeah? What do you want?
I am here.
Next, I need you to go and find traps.
It is done.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Not want you doing that.
Tell me. You want it? You've got it.
Yes, we'll stop you doing that if we can. Please, thank you.
Your concern
Our interest in,
indeed.
though, is getting the rest of you sort of
Way ahead of you,
prepared.
boss.
Yes? Indeed.
Yes, I know you find Yep, something discharged.
Fear my wrath, for it is great indeed.
Well, I sense the ripples. And there you are. But you're something new. Tell me, friend, how come you to this place? Now, by Chandelier, it seems there's something on this island of his on this island he once returned. Chandelier, well, that's the name I've not heard in a while. Aye, he was there. The bastard managed to escape, though I don't know how. This isle is much like a prison, and is uncharted on any map I've seen. Stars indicated we're far to the south, but I cannot seem to get more precise than this. Space seems to ensnare magical energy, pulling it from the air. If you are a mage in transport, it pulls you as well, plucks you from the ether and deposits you here. Leaving the island by magical means seems almost impossible. What is the purpose of this place? Who constructed it? I don't know the answer to either question. It could be a joke of the gods or a test or both. It's hard to tell with the gods. It could be a natural phenomenon, although these tunnels are certainly not. Trapped mages may have fashioned them for shelter, however. There's little else to do except plot, study, or go mad. I prefer to plot. On that note, would you be kind to strip down and give me what you're carrying? I'd be ever so grateful. Do you want my equipment? You're gonna have to take it. Certainly. First you and the others here. I need all the power I can get, and I don't mind taking it by force. Alright, Right, you move to there.
Now what?
Sylviana
if
the
you're sure that's what
Swift.
you want.
Time for an upgrade. I think we can dump those. Actually, we're not going to use those ever again. Yeah, make sure you're using those. Make sure you're using those. Okay. So we're going for max damage now. What else can we do here? You're displacing already. Right. Sylviana moves there.
This way.
What you got for me? Way ahead of you.
What is it this time?
You're probably
Give
fine.
it to me. You want it? You've got it.
Stand back and watch this.
I care not. I'm gone.
Yes, come on. Where are you coming from?
I am here.
What do you need? Don't
Do you
worry
want you
about
to
me.
attack here? We're
Yeah,
expecting
yeah,
you to
I'll
attack.
get right on
certainly.
that.
There we go.
Tell me.
That's right where we wanted you, I think.
Uh-huh.
What can we actually do about that? Oh, Dispel's not going to work, I don't think, but we can at least try. Right.
Give it to me straight.
Need to remove panic. Yeah. That's a fireball.
I've got this.
That's a recovery. Okay.
Uh-huh. If you're sure that's what you want.
Let's see what
Your
happens
concern?
from here then. I think based on this, we can get you to heal Nira. Then we'll go one more. Actually, we should be fine here, but I'll pass that on you anyway.
You're a queer fellow.
Next, I think we'll go for a haste spell.
If you're sure that's what you want. Now what?
I don't know. Is free movement preventing you from... No, it's working on you as well.
What
I'm
do you
sure
need?
It is.
Don't worry about...
Uh-huh. It's in the bag.
Let's just move you too far.
What you got for me? Top of my to-do list.
Alright.
Yeah? Top of my to-do list.
Darn acid arrow. They're invisible, I'm sure they are.
What is it this time?
I don't have an invisibility purge available. Wild Surge Polymorph.
You rang? I'll do it.
Right, they do like to hit us with those. And that's another dimension door coming in.
Tell me. You...
Are you? No, this is not going to work. I need to actually do
Now
some
you're
attacking.
going to be sorry.
Right, so we have a full set of them now.
What you want?
Chromatic Orb, you.
You need something?
Yeah, I need
I am here.
a lot, actually. So for Holy Smite there.
What is it this time?
Right, one down.
Give it to me straight.
Mira is almost dead.
Rang?
Needs to
My turn to
retreat.
save the day.
What do you need? Tell me.
You two need to kill him before he does
Your
anything major.
concern?
You
Now what?
attack.
Yes?
What have we got left? Whole person might not work, but we'll have to go with it.
Uh-huh.
Shoot that mage. Flame strike that mage.
I could really...
I've got this.
Oh god, we're still losing her, aren't we?
Huh?
I've got nothing in the way of healing left.
I am here.
Actually, I know what I can do here. That'll buy her 9 hit points. That should be enough for us to put a serious cure on. Some form of cure. Then you can
What do you
heal
need?
yourself. And we take stock of our situation.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
You need something? I'm on it,
Worry
like
about
ugly
Tensor's
on an orc.
floating bandage in a moment. You are... That's it. Okay.
Your concern?
Right, so...
I care not.
3
I'm
mages
gone.
beaten. Let's see what our reward is. 1 to fear. And a scroll. Andrus's journal. Copy the notes and leave that. You don't have enough lore to identify each of those, which is a shame, really. So, protection from evil, we already have. Grease, you don't have, there's not a lot of point. Remove magic. Nice chance of successfully dispelling is 50 for every spell a caster success. However, different levels of one chance success or failure. Okay, we'll take remove magic.
Tell me.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
So the situation is that we
Yes?
still are trapped in an area. But we beat our first encounter with 3 mages.
Certainly.
Now we just need to see what else we got to worry about here. Winter wolves. Got to worry about those a lot. Oh, Nero's
Give it
back
to
on
me
our
straight.
side.
My blade will cut you.
You want it?
I'm quite happy to pick up winter wolves.
What do you need?
Right.
You want it? You got it.
Around we go. Another one. That's all the hasting worn off. Probably do another one of those,
Tell
if we're
me.
honest.
Don't worry about me.
Okay, come on, let me have that. I want that winter wolf pelt. They're worth about
Give it to
500
me.
each.
I've got this.
There we go.
What do you need?
Right.
You want it? You got it.
Are you still detecting traps?
I am here.
I don't think you're detecting traps anymore.
Certainly.
Nope, nothing there. Let's get this way. Trying to be careful here. That is a polar bear. Right. I think what I'll do now is we'll
Tell
head
me.
back outside.
You
Got a
want
feeling
it?
That'll be
You got
safe
it.
if we go outside. It might not be safe if we stay in here.
Give it to me straight. I've got this. What do you need? You want it?
Now they should
You
be able
got
to head
it.
outside safely. But we're going to take this one very,
Tell
very
me.
carefully. So I'm going to quick save. We're going to rest. And next time we will continue. Probably, though, I need a new set of spells. So, Tales of the Sword Coast expansion. Until next time.